Hi, today we are preparing traditional chicken.
How do we call chicken in your local dialect?
Bueno.
Bueno. Amazing. So you understand some of our language?
Yes.
That's good. So, I've been cooking as you observe. So today I want to see if you have been grasping something. I will not remind you of any step. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
And you must cook it my way. You know I'm a what?
A traditional mother.
African mother. So you must prepare it my way. No spices, no funny things, so that we have the original taste of our chicken. Where do we get traditional chicken? Hey, didn't you see me coming with chicken from home? You're not being serious. We get traditional chicken from home, from up country where we have no chemicals on the chicken. We are very sure of their health. I'm waiting to see how you're going to cook.
I will show you.
Hi, I'm waiting to taste it.
I will show you.
I'm really waiting to taste it.
So now we are putting the washed chicken inside the sufuria. We will fry first before we boil it.
Why are you frying before boiling when the chicken is already very hard?
So that it cannot spoil. You know, if you boil, then you fry it, it will not taste good.
No.
It will look bad.
Actually, when you boil first, the chicken becomes very soft. So that when you now fry, the pieces will be coming out and you might end up having uji or porridge instead of chicken meat. So, I prefer frying it first before we boil. That is why I usually do that. You know, you've never asked me why I do that. So that at the end of the day, we want to eat chicken, not porridge. And we want, yes, and you're supposed to leave the liver behind because of the frying part. The gizzard could be placed. Oh, I forgot, I'm even teaching you again. Let me shut up. So you continue with your boiling. No, not boiling. You allow your chicken to dry. The water in it should dry naturally, and then we will fry it. It looks good. What are you going to add on it as we are waiting for it to dry?
Ginger, salt for it to retain its taste. We're going to put tomatoes.
No, tomatoes will come after frying. Who is this one? We are still in the first step. So remember you said you will shock me. Let me be quiet. So you're supposed to be putting ginger and salt. Okay, you go ahead.
That sound means our kienyeji is ready for frying.
Your kienyeji what?
My kuku kienyeji. It's ready for frying. And we should fry it until it turns golden brown. As I can see, it has its own oil. So we're not going to add it.
Wow, so it produces its own oil.
Yes.
So we are going to eat something very healthy. No need of adding the processed oil.
No.
So we just keep stirring until it is brownish.
Yes.
And then you will add the onions?
Yes, I will add the onions.
Okay. It smells good. I can't believe it's not yet ready for eating. I think it's going to be amazing by the time you boil. And where will you boil it?
On a jiko. We are going to use a jiko to boil this chicken of ours.
A charcoal jiko. Yes. So that it cooks properly. I like food cooked with the charcoal more than the one cooked with gas. It cooks and cooks properly. And remember, we are not adding spices. It is African mother's food.
Traditional food.
Yes. So we are only going to have onions and tomatoes here. Wow. I thought you were going to get stranded on the stirring part, and I can see you are just doing it with a lot of ease. Anyway, you said you will shock me. Should I say I'm already getting shocked?
It's good to say.
But no, I will not admit. We also have other parts to be cooked. Other parts of the menu. We shall see if I say I'm shocked, I'm impressed, or whatever. I like how you are stirring the chicken. You see, the use of the metallic spoon so that we don't destroy the pieces of meat.
What
I
is-
know you like the wooden one, but the wooden cooking stick will heat up the pieces of meat, and somehow they will look like we are preparing mashed chicken or shredded chicken. So it's better you use the metallic one, so that when you are stirring the chicken, the pieces of meat remain inside. And can I tell you something? You said until it is brown.
Yes.
Yeah, it has already started turning brown.
Especially this part.
Yes, my favorite part. But you know, nowadays I don't take it. Your small sister hijacked it from me.
Our
She
Nestle
said-
water.
Yes, she takes that part. But I have to manage the other part. And you like the wing.
I like the wing. Hey, I like the wing.
Oh, yeah, I like the parts that have skin. The skin usually tastes so good to me.
Our chicken is brown.
Wow, it's brownish and it looks like something that has been deep fried. We can't believe we were just shallow frying on its own oil.
I want to add onions. So
Yes.
we're going to add onions.
I thought you were going to forget.
Hey,
And I
Mom.
like plenty of onions. So you are clever. You have been observing properly. Yeah. And your onions.
Then now we start cooking it. We're going to cook it for a while. To leave it like this.
Until the onions are well cooked.
Yeah.
Not so brown, but just well cooked.
Yeah. So it's somehow soggy.
Yes. I think I'm getting happy. Let's wait and see the other step. I want to see if you are getting something. So you keep stirring until the onions are ready. You know,
Yeah, that
because
smell.
yeah, it's smelling so good. Because we are using its own oil, you have to continue stirring so that the meat that is down doesn't stick on the sufuria and also doesn't get burned.
Yeah. It looks good. I think it's ready for adding tomatoes. You see the tomatoes? The onions. So let me add the tomatoes.
You see, not all meat need oil.
Yeah.
It's oily.
Wow.
Pure tomatoes without any addition. Amazing. And now you will allow your... Somebody saying wow in the background. You want some? Not yet ready for eating, mommy. Not even halfway cooked.
We're still at the quarter of it.
So you are now waiting for the tomatoes to cook.
Yeah.
And then it will be ready for boiling. We are not adding salt because we added when we were allowing the chicken to dry before we fry it.
We added
And
salt and
remember-
ginger.
Yes, for this one we have to boil because it is a traditional chicken reared in a country. Usually they have a very hard meat that must be boiled. So we have to do some boiling for it to be soft.
Our Kienyeji chicken is well cooked. You can see.
Wow, I like what I see. You are a fast learner. I think you like eating like me. That's why you are really grasping the steps very fast. You know, eating is my hobby.
It looks good.
Wow,
So we're going to add the liver that we left behind. You remember our livers?
Yes. We left the liver behind because we did not want the liver to get spoiled.
This looks like
And
a
it
tongue.
had a big one. Shows how big the chicken is. Wow, it's big.
Very big.
Now what are we doing next?
So we're going to add water
Okay.
so that the water will boil with it.
Is your jiko ready?
Yeah, our jiko is ready.
Okay.
So we're just going to add water.
And then we put it on the jiko
Yes.
to boil. And you know, we will put the jiko outside
Yeah.
because of the smoke. We don't want that. I don't like that smoky the nature of charcoal. So you just put it somewhere out on the doorstep.
So let me add water.
Yes.
This looks good.
Yeah, I like water. See?
Some add water.
Then don't put 20 liters of water. Just put enough for boiling so that the end result will be some thick stew.
That is enough water.
I think you should add just a little more.
Surely.
Yeah, just a little more to allow it to boil properly.
I think that is enough.
That one looks like it's enough. So we will allow it to boil and simmer properly until the stew is thick. And remember, we are not adding any other thing. Yes.
Oh,
sorry. Be careful not to be burnt. So you now just come and put on your jiko. All right.